turntables or the mixer, doing your thing, you know, trying to figure that out. And I guess it just grew on me. Just made me just take it to the point where I felt like I would never have to be without my music a day in my life. Tales from the Finch.
DJ Buddy Finch is a radio, mix show, mixtape DJ since 1983. He's created a numerous amount of remixes and mixes. During this interview, you will discover many interesting facts about DJ Buddy Finch.
All right. Let's get this party started. Once again, Tales from the Finch.
It's time out, people of God, for us doing things our own way, believing our own way, thinking our own way, doing things our own way. God is desiring in this season that we be in one with His Word.
What made you interested in DJing?
First, you know, I was a young lad, maybe about 8, 9, in Argyle Gardens. It's a housing complex in Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, Block 8. So it was 2 DJs out there, Black Knight, Bobo, and Geo. Well, with me living in the same block as them, Block 8, you know, I had the authority to basically come through, check them out, come through the crib, chill, you know, so forth. I had to cleanse on that. So me and my other partner, EY, we used to go through and just watch. You know, we used to watch the 2 DJs, and they used to teach us some things. And from there, I don't know, I guess it just grew on me like it was an everyday thing I had to do it. Something that, you know, that it was like a yearning for. It was like a commitment that was made that would never stop. So, you know, every day I just had to go to their crib or watch a movie on it. At that time, it was WBMX was on, and I was just like would look forward to the mixes, the mixes, not the songs. I'm not a big fan of like top 40 joints, so you rarely would hear something top 40 in one of my sets. Like, that's how serious it is. I stay unique, you know, and I love to dig.
Did you ever stop or reevaluate the art of DJing?
I had to figure it out because I seen that DJing can only take you so far. There was a lot of questions that I couldn't get answered. So I basically had to figure it out and just open up the whole spectrum of music and what a DJ can basically be. So I ventured out to the studio. I own the studio, and engineering. Like, if you had an event and you're a DJ, you should know how to connect everything and run your wires just in case something happens. You should know how to troubleshoot. So with me having to go through a lot of adventures with my equipment, for real, a lot of adventures, I had to figure it out that I had to learn more about the art of music and about the art of sound. So I dipped off and became a live sound engineer as well as a DJ, a production manager, basically throwing shows, coordinating shows, or teaming up with other promoters to help shows go forth. So yeah, I had to figure it out. DJing is one part. Then you take the DJing and you keep building. Before you know it, you got all type of stuff popping off. You got sound system companies. You have engineering companies. It's a wide range. Like, it's growing every day and every day.
What type of media do you use to DJ or play your music?
I use digital and I use wax, as you can see. Wax all around me. I keep wax. I love to dig, Got wax tucked under here, all in the joints, right? Pulling them out like it's the pistol range. Yeah, but it's all different type of wax and all classic and rare items. So I love wax. But I use the digital too, because the digital, a lot of new artists, which that's another thing. If you're an artist, consider putting your music on wax. It's a big market. You may not think that it's a big market or not, but Target has it, Best Buy, Guitar Center. Like, there's more stores opening up to buy wax now. So if you're an artist, don't just go digital. Apple iTunes is cool, but you got certain DJs out here that's moving around and that's really getting busy that spend wax. I would basically say check that out. Check it out and tour it. And also, if you don't want to go with a big 12-inch record, you can go with something as small as this. It's a 45. You can put like a single on this on one side, and put your B-side song on the second. So consider it. It's a real big market, and more stores is like opening up now too.
Do you miss spinning on wax vinyl records?
I do. I remember there was a time when digital was nowhere to be thought about, found, or whatever. It was all, your set all depended on what was in your crate, what was in your bag. Like, I miss that challenge, because now digital is so much music that's ready, available. That's why so many DJs now popping up, because back then when it was first becoming like a hot item, you had to go dig. You had to do your research and find the rare record stores that may have a big collection or something like that. You drove yourself to, when you go to people's house and you see some wax, you drove yourself to ask them, hey, what you gonna do with that wax? So I miss that, because the digital make it kind of easy to get music, because everybody's putting their music out there, but very few people is putting their music on wax. So yeah, I definitely miss the wax. I definitely enjoy spinning wax.
Do DJs have a cutoff age for rapping the art form?
No, because if you're a jazz artist and you happen to play your trumpet or play your saxophone at 90 years old, you accept it. Everybody's rocking with that. They can accept that. If you're a vocalist, you can rock out at an old age. Still people coming to your concert. So why wouldn't a DJ be able to expand his craft until he no longer can use his arms or use his reflexes? So to say that, there's no age. It never ends. As long as you have the ability to create. Word up.
With so much new technology, will the DJ be in demand in the future?
That's a tough one, because now the game changes. seriously changes. Okay? People love to bring in an expert in their field, expert in their craft. Well, I've seen it. They have DJs with half a body. The only thing they got is these arms. And they sitting up here, they playing what was fed to them. So now that changes the game, because that gives the person who's buying that piece, who's buying that robot, the opportunity to be a DJ themselves. Whether they lack the skills or the ability to get the beat on point and match up with the other beat or bring it in and sync. Now you can just give a robot your playlist and let him play, and you play through him or it. so you know, yeah, technology is definitely changing the game, definitely. And you know, all I can say is DJs, figure it out, because with robots coming in play now, that's gonna lessen the chance of you getting booked, because now you don't have to worry about the hotel rooms, you don't have to worry about the riders, and so forth, so on, transportation. You know what I'm saying? So the game definitely changes now.
What advice would you give a younger, inexperienced DJ?
Well, basically, with the technology and the way that the game is going now, you have to identify yourself with your identity. You know, I would basically just figure out what fits you best and run with that. Like, there's so much music, there's so many genres out here now that you can be the next drum and bass or house or techno, or there's so many genres, like it's Afro house and a piano, you know what I mean? So you can find your lane and really just blast off, because there's so many genres and so many people is trying to figure it out. If you figure you out, then you'll have a better chance of establishing your mark and succeeding. Like at all the festivals now, I see so many new DJs, so many new names, because they figured it out. They figured out what works best for them, what image works best for them, what look works best for them. In some cases, what gimmick. So you just got to figure out what's basically best for you. Practice, hone it, get it tight, get it original, and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Run with it. You're the future. But also respect your elders, because your elders got them keys. They got them keys and the plugs.
What skills do you think DJs need to be successful?
Me personally, I think you need to be a people person. If you're a DJ, you want to rock a crowd of thousands, you should be able to entertain. You should be able to entertain them. You should always be the person that people go to for music. That's a skill. Whether it's the remix, whether it's the edit, whether it's the reproduce, you know, you should be that go-to person. So that should be a skill that you want to basically bring to the forefront. You want to be able to let the people know, hey, I'm the music man. Here I stand. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta let them know. You gotta get them comfortable with you. And another skill, you have to be original. Like you can't look at this and say, oh, I'm gonna be like him, or I'm gonna do it. Oh, if he can do it, I can do it. Because it's something about that person who's doing it and who got it popping like that. It's something about how he got to that point. It's just about being original. And I can't stress that enough. It's not hard. It's not hard. Not at all. All you gotta do is look deep within yourself and you'll figure it out. Life is about figuring it out. That's why you go to school all them years. To figure out all the answers, figure out this technique, figure out that. Life is about figuring it out. And once you figure out that you want to be a DJ, now there's certain things that go with being that title of a DJ that you must step up to and create